Okay, this is the assess on page, what is it now, 17, 18. I'm going to jump into question 6 where the grade D questions live. Let's just get away from this white and put black on it. Alright, 6. So Yoti has a dozen eggs, that's called 12 eggs. She uses 3 for her breakfast, so she'll take away 3. And 2 in a cake, take away another 2. What have we got so far? So we got 12 take away 5. That's going to be 7 eggs that are left over. Alright, I've not even read the question, but anyway. What fraction of her eggs does she have left? Well, if she's used 7, if she's got 7 left, we've got 7/12ths that are left as a fraction, alright? Because 5 have disappeared. Next one, 7. One day John gets 36 emails. Just write down 36 there. 28 of them are work related. So 28 are from work. And the rest are personal emails. So what do we got there? We got 8 personal. That's the rest of them. What fraction of his emails are work related? So I didn't need that one anyway. So 28 over 36. We ought to simplify it if we can. Again, calculator unit, ABC button, 28 ABC 36. 7/9. Alright? 7 over 9. Miss a couple out 'cause it's boring. Here we go, here's a nice one, I like it. In a clinical trial, let's move this camera a bit. In a clinical trial, 2 new drugs are involved. I've got this many patients out of 3,000 used drug A, so that's drug A, that little lot there. And then it says, and they got better, and this many, 1855 out of 2,500 patients took drug B and they got better. Right. Oops, I rubbed out the 1. There you go. Which drug appears to be the more effective? Well, you can't tell by looking at those fractions, but if we change them to percentage, we can see what percentage of patients perform better under the drugs, or rather which drug performed better with its patients. So very simple. I'm going to go 2135 divided by 3,000 and multiply that by 100. Okay, and if I put here just times 100, because it's a fraction times 100, I've got 71.2%, just rounding off to 1 decimal place. And this one, if I multiply this one by 100, I will get, that's better, I will get 1855, divide that by 2500 equals, I don't need to multiply by 100, I can see it, it's 74.2%. Therefore, which drug appears to be more effective? Now, we've got the evidence there, but you have to use some English words. So, drug B, more effective. Alright, nice and easy. Blah. Right, question 12. We have Drew's annual salary is increased by 1/4. Are you serious? Increased by 1/4 and becomes £36,400. What was his original salary? Ooh, okay, this is quite tricky if you think about this one. So I've got his whole salary plus 1/4 of his salary makes 1 1/4 of his salary. Is that alright? Now this is quite tricky. If I top heavy that, I would go 5 over 4 times something makes 36400. So I've set up a little equation here. So 5/4 of his salary is now 36,400. So treating it like an equation, I've got 5 times x equals 4 lots of 36,400, and then in my next step I'm going to divide by 5. So being calculator allowed, I'm going to do this right now in front of you, divide by 5 and just hit it with 1 step. So let's just do that very carefully. So I've got essentially 4 times 36,400, that I'm going to divide that by 5. Okay, that's what I've punched into my machine. Now hit equals. He used to earn £29,120 per year. That's a massive wage rise. So 29,120. Now I can't see an easier way, again, just doing it off the cuff like that, but that's, you know, a bit involved. Got to think about that. The hard bit is getting your head around the fact that the 1 is his original salary, the quarter is a quarter of his original salary, so altogether he's got a 1 1/4 of his old salary. And once you add on the quarter of the old salary, you end up with the new salary right there. Right, question 14 is worth one's attention. It says, let's work on black, it says, which of these numbers is the reciprocal of 5/8? Well, very simple. I take my 5/8, I flip it, 8/5, and then, yes, my answer was answer B. Yes, on page 18, 14B. Now let's just see if there are any more, because I can actually convert that into a decimal and go 8 divided by 5 equals, and I've got 1.6. So that also equals 1.6, and 1.6 is actually F as well. So that's answer F, and the B is answer 8/5. Are there any more? No, no, no. That's really good. So I've got it. So there you go. There's your two answers. So 8/5 stays at 8/5. It's a reciprocal. And that's answer B. And answer F is 1.6 because that was converted into a unit and a decimal. So it's in decimals. Right. I fancy the AQA question. Don't know why. Let's just do it, and that'll be fine. So the AQA exam style question is a bit involved. It would be. It says a supermarket sells 600 kilos of apples. Right, so I've got 600 kilograms apples. Potatoes! Oh, there may be apples further along in the question. Potatoes. Are there apples somewhere? Right, a half of the potatoes are sold in 10 kilogram bags. So half are 10 kg bags. Alright, got it. 3/10 of the potatoes are sold as, this is complicated, are sold as 5 kilo bags. The rest of the potatoes are sold in 3 kilogram bags. How many 3 kilogram bags does the supermarket sell? So really I'm aiming for this number right here. Now let's just whittle it down. Right, 600 kilograms of potatoes. Well, a half of them are 10 kilogram bags. Well, a half of that weight equals 300 kilograms, and that's that gone. 3/10 of 600. Well, what's 3/10 of 600? I pick up my calculator and go 3 divided by 10 times 600. I now have 180 is packaged up as 5 kilo bags. Now the total so far is 480 kilograms. Therefore I have 600 minus 480 kilograms will give me 120 kilograms. Now each of these 120 kilograms that are left over must be packaged up into 3 kilogram bags. That's the phone, and you know I'm not going to stop now obviously. The question is, how many 3 kilogram bags does the supermarket sell? Alright, so I've got my 120 and I've got my 3 kilos. Essentially 120 kilograms divided up into 3 kilogram bags. Well, I can see that 120 divided by 3 is 40, not kilograms, no, it's 40 bags. So 40 bags are put out as 3 kilogram bags of potatoes. And now I'm going to stop because I've come to the end of the assess, and that's a really nice question. That was 5 marks, by the way, and as you can see there's plenty of work to get that, so it deserves it. Okay.